Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, I should say, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, and Shib in that order. And guys, in the future, I will be doing charting on different cryptos or stocks or whatever. And I might just start doing random videos on those things. But I'm also waiting for 1,000 subs so I can go live, and then we can start a chat, and then maybe I can chart with you what you guys want to see or whatever you guys request. But until I get to 1,000 subs, this is what I'm doing for now. And once I reach that area, and some people are saying, "Why don't you go live now?" It's like one of those things where I want to at least have 1,000 subs because I want the chat room to be active. I've like I said in the past, like someone wanted me to start one when I had 100 subs, and I said, guys, I mean, I love you guys, but if I go live and there's only 20 people in the chat, I want to make it interesting, guys. I want to make it interesting. So I want to at least get to 1,000 subs, have a really live chat, and then we can start charting whatever you guys want to chart. And I'll do it live for you guys. It'll be fun. We could do some teaching as well so you guys can understand how I'm getting these levels and what I'm doing. Okay, so right now we're on the Bitcoin chart in the 4 hour. We did see a rejection right around 57 600 or 57 700 area. We did see a rejection there, and it was a nasty rejection. We came down and we did wick right around 53 955 area. We got a nice bounce. This 4 hour candle is looking good, but we did get rejected at my zone right around 56 580 area. So let's see if we break that. I would like to see us get a 4 hour candle closing above this my box area, and then you can see level by level, which is 56 100 from 55 800. I want to see that hold up. If that doesn't hold, 55 400, 55 200, and then I want to see 54. Let's see, what is that? 54 600 to 54 400 area hold up. I want to see these levels hold up. And what I mean by holding up, I don't want to see 4 hours candles closing underneath these levels. Okay. Like we had one here. We had one, finally, we broke this level. Look what happened, guys. We came down, we tanked. Then we closed underneath this, and then we kept falling even farther. And that's what caused this little wick. But we did get a nice bounce, and it looks like we might get a 4 hour candle closing above here. So let's see if we can get to the upside. Now, to get to my higher targets, one of my main targets is this 58 400 level. But the only way we're going to get there is if we get a 4 hour candle closing over 76 700. And then I would like to see, of course, this 48 or 58 410, and then 59 600 area, and then 61 61 675 area. Okay. So those are the targets I'm looking for, guys, to the upside, the downside. 4 hour candle closing above there could get us to the 58. And then you just go level by level. You want to see 4 hour candles closing above those levels, okay? So Bitcoin right now in the 4 hours looking good. Let's look at the daily. Uh, the daily's looking good. I mean, we got a nice bounce. Um, let's see if this holds up. There's still 20 minutes left. Guys, we see what happens in the last 20 minutes. They could skyrocket this thing down and make it look ugly real quick. So keep an eye on that. Right now it's looking okay. Um, you know, it did show a nice bounce down here. So let's see if we can keep in control. Let's look at some of my indicators here. Let's see. We will stay positive on the MACD if we continue rising on the daily above 54 650 area. The RSI is kind of coming down a little bit. Let's see. The vortex indicator, I mean, it's pretty expanded. Volatility is coming down a little bit. Let's see here. I mean, there are some signs of maybe a little slowdown, but this candle's looking good. Let's look at the 4 hour, see what we got. Maybe short-term upside, and then maybe it's some kind of pullback eventually. Yeah, 4 hours looking good. Now, if it continues to fall under, we would like to see the 4 hour get above 57.10 on the MACD for more upside. The vortex, this is kind of ugly. We want to see, actually, this is not looking good. But the RSI is turning up, which is good. That means momentum's coming up. This is kind of a mixed bag right here. So let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see what we got at the 1 hour. 1 hour, MACD will cross above, if we stay above 55,900 on the 1 hour, it's looking good. Vortex is turning up. RSI is coming down. I would like to see the RSI point up. That shows, a little bit. And this is kind of coming down. So right now it's kind of stagnant. Maybe we trade a little sideways before we see a move to the upside or downside. So maybe a little sideways, guys. We did get rejected here, so let's see if we can get above here. And this is what I'm looking at. Beautiful, beautiful setup on the hour, though. We got a nice candle here. So we could pop above here within the next 15 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll come back to it. Ethereum, guys, we had this little fake out here. We hit my target exactly to the dollar. We hit my target up here. We've been just crushing this. We bounced here off my target to the dollar here. And now we're still in this pattern. I would like to see a 4 hour candle close and then get confirmation out of here so we don't fall back into it like we did here. See, we closed out of here, but then we fell back in the next candle. We want to see the next candle reject this area and come back up. So what I mean by that, if you watch yesterday's video, I kind of explained this. So 4 hour candle closing out of here. Then we come back, and if we retest this and bounce, that's good. We don't want to do what we did here, come back out of this, okay, and then fall back in here, because then that's bearish, okay? So we want to see maybe a retest and go, or just a go, and then act as this 35.50 area will act as support, okay? So that's what we're looking for Ethereum. Let me delete this. Some of the levels here, guys, what we want to see break, obviously, is the 35.54 area, and then I kind of want to see us. I want to see us really get above this previous level here, 36.70 area. If we can get above there, then we could really, really start to scoot. But my target coming out of this would be the top side of this. So the target coming out of this, guys, would be 36.75, let's say, area. To the downside, let's see. We could go all the way down to 32.70 and possibly 32.16 and 31.50 area. Okay. So that's why I'd be looking for the downside. To the upside, if we do get past this target here, then 37.10, 38, 38, and 3,900, and then the $4,000 area for Ethereum. Okay, so this is what we're looking at for Ethereum. Matic, this played out perfect, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't break the trend yet, but we did get a nice bounce off my buy zone. So if you guys bought in this zone, and guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purpose only. You are up. Well, you were up 7%. We are getting a rejection. This is on the 4 hour. We are getting a little rejection on the 100 day moving average on the 4 hour chart here. So let's see if we can clear that. Bottom line is, guys, we get a 4 hour candle closing above here. We want to see this hold. We want to see at least a $1.20 hold. If a $1.20 doesn't hold, then like I said, we want to see this $1.15 and $1.17 area hold. If not, then 113, 109, 106 to the downside. To the upside, we break this trend. Guys, we'd want to see us break, get above 124, 127, 130, and 135. And then our target would be the 144 area. Okay. So that's what we're looking at for Matic. I would like to see a 4 hour candle closing and retesting. Same thing we just talked about Ethereum. We don't want to see the candle fall back into this pattern, because then that's a bearish thing. And yes, I'm keeping these levels because, usually you would say, okay, coming out of something like this, our target would be up here, guys. But with Bitcoin dominance acting funny, you know, we could see some battles on the way up. Okay, so keep that in mind. Cardano, we fell out of this little channel here. Uh, Came into my buy zone, right around my target, right around the 206, 207 area. Um, we came up. We didn't get the 4-hour candle close back above. Now I told you guys, if we do fall out of this, I would like to see us get back above this 214, 215 area and get a 4-hour candle closing above that. We did get rejected there. We didn't get the 4-hour. We got a couple wicks. But right now, it looks like my resistance is holding up right around the $2.11. So let's see if that holds up. If that fails, then my next area would be the 207, 206, $2.02, and then 197, 190, and 187 to the downside. All right. If we do break this, guys, first thing I want to see is a 4-hour candle closing above the 215 area. Then I'd like to see us break out of here and get a 4-hour candle closing above 218. Then we can look for the 222, 225, 227, and then we can maybe get up in our target zone anywhere from 240 to 237. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Cardano. And yeah, that's what I'm looking at for now. I mean, we do have a bigger trend here that I will draw up, but we're just not there yet. But we can draw it up anyways, guys. But we do have a bigger trend like this. Okay, something like this. But that still leaves us at our targets, I believe. Let's look. Let's get rid of this one. Is this the one I just did? Yeah. All right. Let's see. What did I do here? Okay, this is the one I want to get rid of. This is more of a short-term move, guys. So I give you the short-term and the long-term. This breaking this trend above the 4-hour candle closing above the $2.21 area. That would be the bigger of the moves, but you know we're just not there yet. So I did do this little short-term trend. You could even draw something like this short-term, and maybe get a little scalp trade, guys. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, education purpose only. You should probably get a little scalp, you know, off this. So keep that in mind if you guys are scalp trading. If you're going long, everything's looking good as long as we hold above $2, pretty much, on Cardano. So that's looking good. Solana, guys, came perfectly, bounced right off my trend right here, came up out of here. Let's get rid of that. That was a little short-term little move, but our move was this channel right here. We came up out of the channel. We got our bounce. Boom. We came up. Pretty much. Let's see. What did I have? I thought I had 135. Oh, we went to 136. Okay. Or was that 137? Oh. But either way, you guys look for these bounces off this channel. See a bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. Then once we break it, boom, it was upside. Okay. Do we hit our target? No, but this still has more room to run. I believe we could still touch the dollar, the 156 area, and we do want to break this bigger trend. Once we do that, we get a 4-hour or daily candle closing anywhere above 160, or pretty much 160, guys. Then yeah, this thing could really start to move to the upside. So keep that in mind. To the downside, I would just like to see the 146 hold up. If that doesn't hold up, then yeah, 140, 135, and 132 area. Then my real downside targets is 128, 116, and 104. But if we do break this trend, 160, and then I'd go to 165, 169, and then 178, 180 area, then 197 to 216. Because I believe if we break this trend, it's looking good, guys. This is looking good right now. So let's see if this continues. Okay. Beautiful move, guys. So if you guys took this, congratulations. Let's go. Oh, SHIB. Guys, I cleaned up the SHIB chart because we had so much on here. And this is I'm using Coinbase right now on this one. But we've been calling SHIB all the way down here, guys. I mean, we had the trend, we had the breakout. Everything has worked out perfect for us here. Huge move. And now look where we're at, guys. Look where we're at. So I want to see us break out of this pattern, which would be the upside of this target, which would be the high. I believe if we get there, we could hold, we could, break that and get an all-time high. The reason I drew this trend longer, because I want to see us hold this trend. So if this is on the 4-hour, I want to see us hold this trend, and use that as support. I don't want to see us getting a 4-hour candle closing under here, because then we could see that downside. And if we do, I want to see us pop back up in there on the next candle, kind of the opposite of what we talked about from the going from the upside to the downside. You want to see if a 4-hour candle closes under here, you want to see the next candle close above here. Okay, so let's see what levels we got. We could just eyeball this. Let's go to the daily and see what we're looking at here on the daily. A little bit. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got on the daily. Right here, good support there. The 2950, which we're currently under right now. I'd like to see us get above there. I would like to see the 2730 hold up where we got the bounce. If we do close out of there, then 2415, and then this bottom level at around 2057. Okay, so we don't want to see us getting this close. It could get ugly and at least wick down to that 24 range. Let's go to the 4-hour, see if we see anything on the 4-hour. Let's see. Oh, look, we touched it, guys. It got rejected right off around that 2950 area. Let's see. Anything on the 4-hour? So this purple box. So we want to see this purple box right here I'm about to draw, which is 2950 to 3000. I believe I had that in my yesterday's video too as well. So it's pretty consistent. We want to see this purple box. We want to see this get a 4-hour candle closing above here, and then give us another chance to break this trend because we keep getting rejected. We get a 4-hour candle closing above this trend. We could see a nice move to the upside. At least anywhere from 16 to 19%. We can draw this box here, and then one right here. Let me move my alarm here, guys. Let me move this alarm. So this box here. So this would be my box to look out for, right around 37 to 3570 area. Okay, for the target. All right. So this is what we're looking at for SHIB, guys. Let's see what's going on with. I'm running out of time. Yeah, I'm running out of time. We are getting this rejection on the hour chart, so we could see a little pullback on Bitcoin. So keep that in mind, guys. But let's see what the 4-hour looks like still. 4 hours still looking good, so that's good. Like I said, maybe some sideways, guys. Maybe some sideways or some down, a little pullback, and then a little sideways upside from there. This one's kind of hard to judge right now. Is there any kind of pattern I'm seeing now? I mean, nice bounce though, guys. Nice. I mean, this is a nice candle, but I don't want to see this candle closing underneath this one. That wouldn't look good. But guys, I'm running out of time. So listen, much love to you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Let's keep doing this together. Make sure you sub so we can get to 1,000 so I can start charting for you guys. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I'm also going to put a link to Twitter in the description and a link to Webull. You guys deposit $100. You guys get some free shares. Get some SHIB on Webull. You can get it for free. If you wait a couple days, you can sell those shares and at least get something for free. Get it while you can. Why not, right? I think that's it for tonight's video. Much love to you guys, and peace out.